Hi, today Miss Susanna is going to read some books to you. The first book I'm going to read is called Love You Forever, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Sheila McGraw. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew, he grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator. And he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. Look at that mess he made. Oh boy. Do you guys make a mess like that in the bathroom? Maybe when you were 2. But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door and she crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she'd pick him up and she'd rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. She was peeking at him to see if he's asleep. He's sound asleep. That little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. Ooh. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Look at that 9-year-old boy right there. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother would open the door to his room quietly, and she would crawl across the floor and look up over his bed. She picked up that 9-year-old boy. If he was really asleep, she would pick up that 9-year-old boy and rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The boy grew, he grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in the zoo. He is with his friends. But at night, when that teenager was asleep, the mother would open the door to his room, crawl across the floor, look up over the side of the bed. If he really was asleep, she'd pick up that great big boy and rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The teenager grew, he grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. There he is now. He's a grown-up. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she'd pick him up and she'd rock him back and forth, back and forth, forth. And while she rocked them, she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Look at how big that man is now. And his mommy is still holding him. That's so cute. Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day, she called up her son and said, you better come see me because I'm very old and sick. So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and he rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. Now he's rocking his mommy. That's so sweet. She can't rock him no more. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very own new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up and he rocked her very slowly. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The end. Did you like that book, Love You Forever? Okay, I have another song, and this one's about a son and a daddy, and it's called Just the Two of Us by Will Smith with pictures by Kadir Nelson. Let's read this book. It says, from the first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd meet death before I'd let you meet harm. All questions arose in my mind. Would I be man enough? Against wrong, choose right, or stand up? From the hospital that first night, it took an hour just to get the car seat in right. People driving too fast got me kind of upset. Got you home safe, placed you in your bassinet. That night, I don't think one wink I slept. As I slipped out of my bed to your crib, I crept. Touched your head gently, I felt my heart melt, 'cause I knew I loved you more than life itself. Then to my knees, and I begged the Lord, please, let me be a good daddy, all he needs. Love, knowledge, discipline too, I pledge my life to you. Just the two of us building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. "5 years old, you're bringing comedy. Every time I look at you, I think, man, a little me. Just like me, wait and see, you're gonna be tall. It makes me laugh 'cause you got your dad's ears and all. Sometimes I wonder what you're gonna be, a general, a doctor, maybe an MC. I wanna kiss you all the time, but I will test that butt when you cut out of line. Why'd you do that?" Oh, he's getting a haircut. "I try to be a tough dad, but you keep making me laugh. Crazy joy when I see the eyes of my baby boy. I pledge to you I will always do everything I can to show you how to be a man. Dignity, integrity, honor, and I don't mind if you lose as long as you came with it. And you can cry, there ain't no shame in it." airplane. It's up there in the sky. It didn't work out with me or your mom, but yo, when push comes to shove, you were conceived in love. So if the world attacks and you slide off track, remember one fact, I've got your back. Just the two of us building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. It's a full-time job to be a good dad. You got so much more stuff than I had. I've got to study just to keep with the changing times. 101 Dalmatians on your CD-ROM. See me, I'm trying to pretend I know on my PC where the CD goes. But yo, ain't nothing promised, one day I'll be gone. Feel the strife, but trust life does go on. But just in case, in my place to impart, one day some girl's gonna break your heart. And knew there ain't no pain like from the opposite sex. It's gonna hurt bad, but don't take it out on the next. Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too. Always tell the truth, say your prayers, hold doors, pull out chairs. Easy on the swears. You're living proof that dreams come true. I love you, and I'm here for you. Just the two of us building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. Daddy loves you for the rest of your life. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed my stories. I'll see you again soon. Bye.